Hey, this is Jim Ward, and you're watching IndieRockReviews.com. Well, it wasn't. I don't really necessarily consider it solo or anything, because I think that the connotation I'm having, like a solo project, sort of means that you think you're sort of mightier than the group of people that you're with, you know. And I don't think that that's necessarily the case with me. I think that, like on the quiet stuff, it was just a matter of coming home from this like really loud, chaotic tour, and I wanted to just play guitar really quietly. And the more I played it, and I started like using these like reversed pianos and stuff like that, and all of a sudden I started having these songs, and I liked them, and I sang over them, and then I had my own label, so I put it out, and that was, I mean, it really was just that easy.
Do you have a favorite song or songs on this album?
I mean, I like On My Way Back Home again, because it's sort of the song that was in my head for years and years and years when I would come home from tours, which is just like, really for like 3 or 4 years, it's like sort of the words and the melody have been in my head. And I always kind of thought I was stealing it from somebody, and I'm not entirely sure that I didn't. I just haven't found the song that I stole it from. But it's just so powerful. Like, that song's been literally in my head for years, where I would just like be at home and be like, on my way back home. I never really thought anything about it. And then one day, like, I actually wrote the original song. Like, I do some commercial stuff, like just to pay the rent, you know? And I wrote it for a mayonnaise company or something. Like, I finished it for that, and they rejected it. And I was like, perfect, man. Like, because I was just making the quiet record, and they rejected it, and I was like, man, this is an omen. And it fit the commercial perfect, and they're idiots for not taking it. But maybe they didn't want to pay me. I don't know. But I'm really glad now that they didn't, because like when I sat down and wrote the second verse to the record, it's like it was perfect, and it was awesome. It was everything I wanted to say, which was like I'm done with the rat race. I'm done with like trying to fit into this thing. Not that I try to fit into it, but I'm just kind of, you know, you get tired of like the whole rock and roll manifesto, you know? And you just want to make records and make songs, and that's honestly why I started doing this, was just to make records.